Democrats celebrate their governorship victories in both Virginia and New Jersey. Some are now questioning what these wins mean for both parties as we move forward into the midterm elections. One America's Rachel Ribaudo has more on what we can expect.
It appears Democrats may be back from the dead as the party took home victories in Tuesday night's gubernatorial elections in Virginia and New Jersey. The party has struggled to retake power from Republicans, losing 5 special congressional elections since President Trump took office last year. And while Democrats see these wins as a sign the party could take back congressional control in 2018, others say the left may be popping the champagne too soon. In New Jersey, now Governor-elect Phil Murphy overwhelmingly defeated his Republican challenger by a 13-point margin.
This is one of the first major elections since Donald Trump was elected. Tonight, New Jersey sent an unmistakable message to the entire nation.
But the blue state shift in party leadership was expected, as outgoing Republican Governor Chris Christie leaves office as the least popular governor in New Jersey's history, with just a 15% approval rating.
We weren't born to follow. Come on and get up off your knees.
Meantime, Virginia's race is proving to be more of a lesson for both parties, as Ralph Northam beat his Republican opponent Ed Gillespie by a 9-point margin.
We are back by popular demand. Virginia, we have witnessed yet another Democratic sweep today.
In the days leading up to the election, Gillespie continued to advance in the polls, coming within a 3-point margin of his Democrat challenger. Analysts contribute this jump to a shift in Gillespie's campaign talking points. Gillespie, who is largely considered a moderate Republican, began campaigning on Trump agenda policies in the final stretch of the race as part of a last-ditch effort to gain voter support. In response to his loss, President Trump tweeted Gillespie failed to strongly embrace him and his platform, signaling if he had, he may have won.
I will always say to any candidate in our party, the greatest enthusiasm in our party right now is for President Trump. We're seeing it through the fundraising numbers. We're seeing it across the country. I see it as party chair. I absolutely think any candidate should be embracing the president.
This comes as Republicans up for re-election next year debate on whether to campaign on the president's agenda or to stick with the Republican establishment. A crucial decision that, if wrong, could mean political suicide. Switching sides, Democrats also have a lot to learn, as analysts say a controversial campaign ad in support of Northam may be more of a reason why Democrats should steer away from using scare tactics in an effort to gain votes. Latino Victory Fund was highly criticized for a campaign ad which depicted a Gillespie supporter as a white supremacist attempting to mow down a group of minority children. Critics say the ad is a perfect example of the leftist movement to paint conservatives as racist radicals. Such tactics could spell disaster for Democrats in the midterms as the party struggles to collectively agree on a unified policy message, other than its firm stance against the president. This as the Democratic National Committee faces a serious fundraising crisis. In the first 6 months of this year, the DNC only managed to raise $38 million, which is roughly less than half of what the RNC was able to pull together. Naturally, the head of the committee, Tom Perez, is facing staunch criticism for his failure to lead the party and bring in the money, in what will be a critical midterm race for Democrats if they want to gain congressional seats. Rachel Ribaudo, One America News.